Hey guys, it's Nerd Mom here. I, like so many women, are now getting these makeup subscription boxes. And they're great. They're full of wonderful goodies and everything, but they leave all these boxes all over my house. I have 2 BirchBoxes here, I have a Julep box there. They're everywhere. So today I am talking about 5 things that you can store in your BirchBox. So, okay, BirchBox sends out these custom designed boxes every month. This is December's, I believe. And they're great. They're sturdy. They're hard. I feel guilty at the idea of throwing them away, but I don't know what to do with them. And originally I was going to like cover them in some sort of, washi tape, paper, or something to match my girls' rooms or even my own crafting stuff. And my daughters have convinced me not to do that because they love the designs and the colors, and each one's different. So instead of like officially upcycling them into looking completely different, we're reusing them with an upcycled purpose. And so first we're going to talk about the fact that I have a washi tape obsession also. As if it's not bad enough I'm getting all these makeup subscriptions, I have a collection of washi that I share with my daughters. And washi is an odd little thing because it's round. It's round and it's small, and you could put them on spools, but then if you do that, you have to take all of them off to get to the one you want. So I found last month that my washi fits just perfectly in these boxes. Absolutely perfectly. You put a lid on them. If you have just enough washi for one box, you just put them in one. If you have enough washi for multiple boxes, you can sort them by seasons or types or whatever you want to do. Sorry, I don't have examples of each one of these already made up. I only have been getting BirchBox for a couple months, so I'm just now starting my box collection. So that is my first way, though, is washi storage. It fits great, and you don't have any extra room either. You could throw them in a drawer or something like that, but you always have a ton of extra room. So I found this works just perfect. Another thing that is taking over my house, it has been now for a while, and I say this, my daughter's also shedding, these silly bands. Silly bands, is that what they're called? The loops to make those plastic bracelets and everything to go with it. These are great. If you are lucky enough that your child only has enough to fill one box, it can put a limit on how many you get. If you're like me and my daughter actually has a lot, that she can sort them by color and store them. And they stack lovely on the shelf, and they're tucked up away where nobody can mess with them. Another thing, our third thing, is hair bob storage. Like I said, I have 2 girls, and they have a lot of hair stuff, and they have different types of hair stuff. And if you're like me, when I grew up, the idea of go find a ponytail holder, I needed to have my ponytail holder separate from all of my clips. So these are really good to separate all that into. You just throw them in here, and you're good to go. They stack. I love things that stack uniformly. So right there, the BirchBoxes stole my heart. And it's not just for girls or for girls only. I'm going to go with girls only. We are a Lego family, for those of you who don't know. And if you don't know, it's because you have not watched very many of my videos. So one of the things that I also love this kind of storage for is all the Lego pieces. We do a lot of sorting, meaning, I like to have all my wheels in one container. I like to have all my singles in one container. And while these are pretty small, excuse me, they're pretty small, so they'll only hold the small pieces. They're great, though. If you caught my article over on nerdfamily.com about the fact my children love those fabric drawer storage pieces, these fit nicely in them. So if we have everything for a Minecraft set together, my son can have his backdrops, so his pieces in here, his figures in another one, and just pull that drawer out. And not all the BirchBoxes are quite so girly. This one, I believe, is based on their new Arrow brand. And I still have my tissue paper in here. And it's lime green and silver. So this is a perfect one for another mother's pain, and that is the Army men. We have Army men. We have policemen. We have firemen. We have tan Army men. We have green Army men. We have a lot of Army men. We've been doing this for a lot of years now. So these are a great size. They hold them all together. Most people, I think, would just need one Birchbox full of Army men. We will probably use a few, I'll be honest. But they are great because my kids like to pull them all out and have battles, which means that all their Army men need to be sorted and coordinated. They'll have like one person will have like the firemen, and one person will have the police, and one person will have the tan Army men, and one person will have the green Army men. And they split them all up and they bring in the Lego vehicles, the whole bit. So having these nice small containers are great. It's also a great way to limit how much they take out at once. My daughter right now has her loops in something like this. That is too many loops to take out at once. It just is. If it's just her just doing one thing, by the time she pulls all these out and has to pick them up off the carpet, and I say this because she's had to pick them up out of the carpet many times, it's just a pain. These are just the right size to just have a little bit of something in it, but enough to have all of it too. So these are my 5 ways and my 5 things I like to store in like the Birchboxes, and I'm already having them all claimed. How do you reuse your Birchboxes and other makeup subscription boxes? Let me know in the gobbledygook. This is also part of a YouTube Mommy Meetup collab on upcycling. So while I didn't change it because they are so pretty, I am using them in a new purpose than what they're made. Let me know what you do. Check out the entire playlist of what everyone else is doing. And make sure to subscribe and like this and share it with your friends. Have a great day. Bye.